Alright guys, today's video we're going to be looking at the Freelancer DUR, the Freelancer Max, and the Freelancer MIS. Now let's get straight into this because there's a lot to talk about today. So we are going to start off with the Freelancer. This one is obviously the smallest and the not earliest, but like the starter of the Freelancers. Now, obviously when you walk in here, let's have a look. We've got a nice bit of storage room where we can fit cargo on a cargo grid. You can put cars in here, you can put small vehicles in, but once you get past like tank size, there's no way that's fitting in here. But anyways, yeah, you've got a turret up here that goes up there. You just click on it and it would pull you up into the turret. But over here we've got nice component access tucked away neatly in the walls with a little glass panel so you can actually see what's going on. Over here we've got what looks like it is some sort of component, but I feel like this is where the turret is, if I'm not mistaken, on both sides. But this one opens, this one doesn't. So what is this? Ah, it's just a drive or something, so it did say actually, I think, but yeah. So yeah, we've got some decorative walls and the final end to the cargo bay. Now moving on, we do have some extra cargo room in here, only a little bit, it's not that much. But yeah, let's move into the next bit, into the living area. So moving past the 66 SCU of storage, we do have what looks to be components. Yeah, relay access here. We do have our toilet in here, which is quite nice. It's very tight though, but again, it is just a very small room for a ship. Again, we've got an engineering panel here, which I feel like would have went better in here or down by the components, but it is what it is. I mean, it looks quite neat and tucked away there, so I'm not complaining. We have our exit door there. We have 4 bunk beds here for everyone to fit. We have the gunner seats here. We have our co-pilot and our pilot seat. Now in a pilot seat, we do have enough view, but this is what I was talking about by the Misc ships. They have like a slit kind of look along the front. And again, the only thing I don't like about the Misc ships, don't get me wrong, I do like them. It's the only thing I will say is a dislike for me is how big this hood area is, like how far away I am from the actual visor, so I can actually see what's like down here. And sometimes like obviously it's a bit thicker in some ships, so obviously it looks a bit different. But yeah, we do have 4 turrets here, which are size 3 M5A cannons, which isn't that bad. And also, sorry, I mistakenly said that there was turrets on the side. I meant like where the engine's attached, and then obviously there's the turrets here as well. But the turret on the top has 2 size 3 Panther repeaters attached to it, which are pretty decent, obviously for being the starter kind of ship. But yeah, those cannons, each cannon on each side will do 1,300 damage per second, and the top one will do 541 per second, which is pretty decent. It only has 66 SEU of storage, so it is quite a medium entry level to the Freelancer kind of area. I mean, there is obviously different Freelancers do different things, but obviously you've got the big boy, the Max over there, that carries a lot more. Let's go to the next one. So we're moving on to the Freelancer DUR. So when we walk in here, we do have access to a turret again. But we also have the same kind of layout that we've seen before, where we have the cargo area here with our components neatly tucked into the walls with glass panels, which is quite nice. Again, I would have thought the engineering panel would have fit nicely here, but that's just me. Obviously, it fits better somewhere else. Could be wrong, I don't know what this inside looks like, but we do have what looks to be some large, I don't even know, what are these? They're like some sort of like engine components. But yeah, this one has this to replace the other a bit of storage that we would have had. Only has 36 SCU. But remember, this one isn't a freight ship necessarily. It is more of an exploration / kind of expedition ship. Again, we've got a docking collar up there with, again, a little tiny bit more storage in here. but again, we're missing out on all of this room where we could have storage. But again, we're going to move up to the living area, and again, we'll have our components on this side. We'll have our shower area on this side, engineering terminal, our exit door, 4 bunk beds, the 2, one of them's a gunner, sorry, not a gunner, the support seats for things, and then we've got our co-pilot and our pilot seat. So we're just going to take a seat. As we can see, this is what this one looks like. And these ones use different cannons on the side. So these ones are, again, size 3 repeaters, which are different than the other ones. But the back one uses the same repeaters on the turret as the normal Freelancer. Now this thing does come with some missiles, which is quite nice. So we get 4 size 2s and 4 size 3s, which is quite nice to have. I mean, hold on, I'm assuming the size 3s aren't going to be like little baby fireworks, are they? Please don't be baby fireworks. I'll take it. I mean, it did explode in my face, but I mean, I will take it over little tiny baby explosions. Oops, that was the wrong button. Anyways, yeah, this is mainly used for exploration though. So again, it's lacking in the cargo capacity. So it does have 36 SEU of storage, but again, you're replacing it with this here. I'm not really sure what this is as of right now. I'm assuming this is to do with like scanning or something like that, or better components, but I'm not too sure. Obviously, we've got, again, like I said, the storage area, but we're missing out on a little bit extra. So now moving on to the wide body Freelancer, or in other words, the Freelancer Max. This thing is a little bit thicker, because this thing can carry a hell of a lot more storage. But we'll quickly just say that there is a turret again at the back, where people can walk down and click on here, and you'll be pulled into the turret and sent up. But this thing comes with 120 SU of storage, which is a lot more than the rest. I mean, it's nearly double the normal of the normal Freelancer, sorry. But again, we do have our components tucked into the walls, and even though this is a little bit thicker, it is actually still nice to look at. I mean, it's not like it's too thick or it's too weird shaped or anything. This is actually a really nice looking ship. I actually do like the Misc Freelancer series. And I think I am actually just going to say that the Freelancer Max is probably my favourite one out of all of them. But again, same design layout, shower on this side, components on this side. Got an exit door. Why is it dying for? Don't know if you can even hear that, but this thing's blaring away. We've got 4 bunk beds here, and again, some more seats to sit down in. And then we've got our pilot seat here. We'll take a look at the outside. We do have a big cannon at the back. We don't have anyone else. We just have these repeaters, or cannons actually, because these are size 3 cannons. But again, the turret at the back still uses the normal size 3 repeaters, and the missiles are the same as the last one. We get 4 size 3s and 4 size 2s. Now moving on from the Freelancer Max, we do have the Freelancer DIS. Sorry, MIS. Sorry. Yeah, so when you walk in here, we again are greeted with some storage and a turret at the back with our components tucked away. And as you can see, these are a little bit better components compared to the other ones. Again, tucked away neatly in the walls. Very nice. Now when you come through here, we're greeted with this instead. And what are these? Are these anything? Or are these just there? Over here we do have a docking area with some more cargo. Again, same layout as before. Cargo, sorry, not cargo, toilet, relay access, door, some bunk beds, and then as we move up into here, we do again go into the pilot seat. Let's have a take a look. And this thing has, again, another turret at the back, but it also has different cannons. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So these are size 3s, I believe. Let's turn the ship on. Yeah, these are size 3 M5A cannons. So pretty decent. They're not actually that bad. So after having a couple of bug issues, my ship has disappeared, the one that I was actually touring there. So I'm glad we kind of got right through it there for a second, because it's now been reclaimed and I'm waiting for it to respawn, but it's going to take a minute to come back. But anyways, we're just going to talk about prices. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to do it without the ship. So yeah, I do apologize about it being missing in the background, but there's nothing I can do about it. It did just literally just vanish into the floor and turn purple, and then it disappeared. So yeah, let's talk some prices, shall we? Now on the Pledge store, you can buy the Freelancer for $110. You can buy the Freelancer DUR, which is the one over on that side where my character's looking. On the far side, it is $135. The big wide body Freelancer Max, you can buy for $150. And the Freelancer MIS, which is the one that's missing, that I just toured, is $175. Now let's talk in-game prices. So if you want to buy the normal Freelancer, you can buy it at Lawville in New Deal for $2.9 million, which is pretty good. It's not that bad. I think it used to be 3.1, but obviously due to the discount, it's now 2.9. The Freelancer DUR you can actually buy in Nix at Levski for 3.3 million, or you can buy it at Lawville for 3.1. The Freelancer Max you can only buy at Lawville for 4 million. And again, you can only buy the Freelancer MIS at Lawville for 4.7 million. So yeah, that's everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope this has covered some of your thoughts. Please let me know your comments in the comment section down below what you guys thought of all of these, and obviously whether you like them or whether you don't, and which one was your favorite. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.